I feel like I've historically also been this way where it's like either I'm like very obsessed and like it's like you are the father of my children. I've seen it in my visions I remember just this one guy that I had real good sex with last year now, where it was just like literally I convinced myself. He told me he doesn't really like movies that much. I'm like, it's fine. I'm like, I want to be a movie director, but that's fine. It's okay. My husband doesn't have to go to every movie with me. Okay. My husband doesn't like have to want to go to the movies. Like I love going to movies by myself. I can go to the movies by myself. It's fine. He can still be the father of my children. Cause it's just like, I think I have like when it's in front of me thing and it's feeling right. It's like I'm like, well, that's the only thing. Even though I've been here before, I know that
was it a guy that you only had sex with like once, or was it someone who you had like a whole thing with?
William. It's a guy that I met hilariously enough at the airport.
Oh,
I met him at my gate and
LAX?
No, in Fort Lauderdale actually. And
Okay.
then I was like, did I tell this story on the podcast? I literally can't remember. I saw him at the gate. I knew that we were going to be sitting next to each other on the plane. I was like, he's going to be sitting next to me. I just know this. And then it was true. He was sitting in the aisle seat and I was in the aisle seat. So I was wearing a Knicks shirt. He was watching the Knicks game when he got on the plane. I was like, oh, easy. I know how to talk to this guy now. We started talking. We talked the entire flight, like a first date, really good first date. Like getting deep too. Then, we met on the flight. We walked to baggage claim. We got each other's numbers. It almost felt weird that we didn't kiss. Like it just felt like a really good date. Yeah. And then my ceiling collapsed. And then I told him, I think I'm going to be leaving New York because of my ceiling collapse. But also I'm at a hotel right now because of my ceiling collapse. So you should come and rock my body soon. And he was like, bet, basically. And then he did. Huh? Oh no, he's frozen. Oh no, you're frozen.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It like disconnected right as you were saying that you invited this man over to your hotel room.
Yeah, I told him that I was like staying at my hotel and I told him I'm like leaving New York on this day. So I think you should come and rock me. I was in a very funny, like emboldened place where I was just like, I just said, yeah, I think you need to come and rock my body because it's how I was feeling. And then he did. We both actually got sick for a few days. And then it was like, okay, if we're both not sick on Tuesday, you're coming to rock my body. And said, cool, sick. And then he did come and it was crazy. It was like really wild sexual chemistry that I had no right to have with a stranger, really. But listen, in the year of 2026, I've been thinking so much about, frankly, like, why do I have some sexual chemistry with some people / why did this guy make me come? And most do not. And really trying to break this down. And I'm like, is it because he was a stranger? Is part of it that it was like, but then also
that is cool. It's cool. That's cool. I mean, that's rare. It's way more rare to do something like that.
It was rare, especially because it was like, it wasn't like a fluke. Like we had a lot of sex that night. And then I literally left like the next day or something, or 2 days later.
Okay.
And then, but I had already had a job that I had to come back for. So I was like, I'm going to be back in like 3 weeks if you want to like do this again. And we did. And it was also still good. Like it wasn't a fluke. Like it was good again, which was really annoying.
Like, oh man, I got to move back to New York for this.
Literally. Well, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to keep hitting you up when I'm in town, like, until you tell me not to. And he was like, cool. And then I hit him up the next month that I was there and he did not answer. I said, okay, immature, but whatever. I moved on. And then the next month, he texted me randomly and I was like, he texted me with a GIF and I did not like that. I didn't answer immediately. I'm like, be an adult.
Just a GIF or other things too?
No, just a GIF of like Rob Lowe, like waving. I said, come on now. But then eventually I did message him back because I won a bet on Josh Hart and the Knicks, and that made me really like in a celebratory mood. I won $420 off of a $20 bet. So then I did text him back, and then he told me that he was 20 minutes away from, because I was in Hollywood, Florida. He said, "Are you in Hollywood?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I'm 20 minutes away." I was like, well. What are you doing here? I said, I was once in New York, you know. What are you doing here? And you know what he said?
What?
Nothing ever again.
He didn't answer, but that's crazy.
It was crazy.
Why?
And this
Why
is the
would
guy
you-
that after rocking my body so hard, I did have vision of him holding our skin to skin contact with our baby. Like I did have the
Yeah.
visions, you know.